Hello, good evening, and welcome to my kitchen. This is the first cooking Facebook Live that I've ever done, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. What I'm going to show you in the next 5 minutes or so, who knows how long this will take, is how to turn this, which is cacao paste that I get from Guatemala. I buy it from Maritime Organics. How to turn the raw paste into the elixir, or the drink that we drink when we hold a cacao ceremony or a personal ritual, or basically turning it from a solid into a liquid. This is how I perform the alchemy, and it's how I've been doing it for a couple of years now. So what we need is the raw cacao paste like this. And if you buy cacao powder from the supermarket, I guess you could kind of do exactly what I'm doing, but with the powder. But it's so much more visceral when you have these big chunks of the raw cacao. I also use these spices. I don't know if you can see there. We've got cinnamon, star anise, and cardamom. And if you can get yourself one of these, a mortar and pestle, then you get to grind it up, and oh my god, it's so good. I also use coconut milk. So I've got a cup of coconut milk, and I've got enough cacao here to make 10 really strong serves, or 15 medium serves for a ceremonial serving of cacao. And I also use coconut sugar, which tastes a bit like brown sugar, but I guess I feel it's not as bad for you because it's got the word coconut in front of it, I guess, to be honest. And I also use pink salt, so Himalayan salt, and I also put chili. So I put a sprinkling of chili in it. So I'm making this video, and I'm going to save it so that anyone who's interested in making their own cacao, especially the women and the men that are feeling really drawn to start holding your own personal ceremonies or your own rituals with your friends, to just connect back into the earth, connect back into yourself. I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the cacao in, and I'm going to pop some hot water in there as well. I'm putting like 2 good cups of hot water into the cacao. And what you want to do is you don't want to have it up too high, because then you burn the chocolate, and it goes all weird and it's not smooth. I didn't want to do the here's something I prepared earlier, because I want to show you, from start to finish. So yeah, you want to you don't want to go and like make the bed or hang out the washing while this is melting, because it happens quite fast, and you don't actually need it to be fully melted before you start to blend it, because that's what the blender's for. Make sure you don't have your outfit for the event on, because then you get splattered with chocolate, which has happened to me many, many times. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. And this is where I kind of need to do one of those fast forward things. So then we put, because you're not allowed to put hot stuff into the blender, you put cold stuff in first. So I've got cold coconut milk there, 1 cup. So again, I'm making enough for 10 really strong serves, or 15 to 20 medium to weak serves. And so I'm putting in a cup of coconut milk. Probably you could do with 2 cups. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pop the cacao in like that. And while I put the cacao in, this could be the start of my own TV show, my own cooking show. I don't really know how to cook many things though, so. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in these herbs. So again, if you can get a mortar and pestle, it just makes the experience of your own ritual of making the cacao, it's just absolutely bliss. It's euphoric. I could get high on just smelling cardamom. So you just get, I don't know, I don't really measure things, so that looks like a good amount of the mixed herbs and spices. Then I'm going to put in about that much salt, pink salt, and I'm feeling a little spicy, so just a couple of shakes, a couple more of the chili. So this isn't very professional, but neither is my kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the lid onto my blender, and I've learned this the hard way. Sometimes it is too hot, or you put too much in and it like goes everywhere and splatters all the white tiles in the kitchen. So I get a tea towel and I just put it over the top and hold it like this and turn it on and pray for the best. So loud noise coming. That's enough. And then you have this divine liquid cacao, and that is still way too strong for someone, well, you know, depending on how strong you like it, but I would say that's really strong. You know what, I forgot to put the coconut sugar in. You should have told me. Someone should have told me. Okay, so I'm going to put some coconut sugar in that, and you just go ahead and taste it. And, you know, if you're doing cacao ceremony and you want it to really have an effect, you want it to be strong. You want it to taste bitter, and that way when you're leading the ceremony, you know, you get to taste the sweet, the salty, the bitter, the spicy, all the flavors dancing around on your tongue. And it's just such a beautiful earth medicine to bring into an event, an experience, and it's a really beautiful thing to do on your own, to add into your own morning practice, is to have the cacao, you know, and you know, we use it in our ceremonies to, you could say make a wish, you could say set intentions. It's to just, you know, connect into your intuition. That's what we'll be doing on Sunday. And yeah, it's a really beautiful thing because, you know, you drink your coffee and it's kind of quite mindless. That's the difference between tea and coffee. I feel like when you've got your tea, it's more like slow and you know, but 2019, it's not very conducive to being slow. So cacao is a big upper, but it also encourages you to be present with it and be mindful as you're drinking it because of the beautiful romantic history of this gorgeous food. So yeah, I think the cacao's working. I'm not going to sleep tonight. So that's about all I wanted to share with you guys. And for those of you that do buy the big bulk stuff, and I'll be bringing some on Sunday if anyone wants some. And if you're liking what you see and you don't know where to get it, drop me a PM or just comment in this video, and I can get some to you. I buy it from wholesale from Maritai Organics, and I sell it for about, I don't know, it's like $2 a serve. It's not expensive. So if you want to like go through this process and get some of your own, just write a message in the video. And what I do, because it is quite a process, and you know, you don't always have, I don't know how long I've been talking, but 20 minutes, 15 minutes. You don't always have that time in the morning. So what I do, and what I'm going to do with this, is just pop it in a big glass jar. If you know, big glass jar or container or Tupperware or drink bottle, and then you just leave it in the fridge, and it's good for a few days. And that way, you know, in the morning, just pour it in. In summer, it's amazing. Cold cacao, like having an iced chocolate in the morning, so good. So yeah, they're just my tips, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to share with you how I make the brew. And, you know, it is really important that when you're making it, you know, that you're in your heart, and you're just, how can you not be when you're smelling chocolate and smelling cinnamon and cardamom? You know, put some beautiful music on. If you want to go to town, you know, get out your Palo Santo, you know, fluff it around. It does make you drop in immediately. So that's it. I won't take up any more of your time on a Friday night. Shout out to the Buddha Bar crew who are on tonight. Shout out to Saoirse, who's got her Deep House Yoga project tomorrow up in Bondi Junction. And for any of you that are thinking about coming on Sunday to our spring equinox celebration, we would love to see you there. And kids come for free. It's going to be really joyful, and the energy feels right now that lots of us are ready to reset, recalibrate, rejuvenate, come back to joy, dance it out, shake off any of the shizzle, that's just been kind of sitting around. I know I definitely feel like that. Lots of love, guys. I'll see you on Sunday or around the traps soon. Bye.